Do you want to know how I make my man happy? I let him play with my mom. Yeah, I'm that kind of wife.
I'm talking about, hey man, you did another episode of Live Lit and Legit. It's your boy Q Smith, 2 Cup, always your boy.
It's always it's your boy B.
I'm talking about, we got another one.
Oh
man, this man here came. I'm talking about, last time I seen this man, it was virtual. Call me
right,
crazy.
Right.
Virtual,
Yes,
right.
Yeah.
B, who we got in this thing, man?
You always forget. Okay, before we even go there, let's back it up a little bit.
Let's back it up.
Guest producing the show tonight. Belgian, he's still on vacation, man. So guest producing the show tonight, we got
Wee. Oh, that's over there.
What's up,
down
man?
over there. Where she at? She.
This side. She right here.
And
She
who
right
are we got? We got
Jaquee.
And Lego. Say man, but hey, say no more.
The
Say
guest.
less. Say less.
The guest.
Say
Y'all have
less.
seen this man before. He's been on the show once. Pulled up to the studio a couple of times. Just kick it with us. My road dog, my brother. This man's the best man at my wedding.
Hey man.
We went to middle school together,
Say
high
man.
school together, college together for a little bit. Oh man. We had a podcast together.
Get in your bag.
On
Get in your
2
bag.
podcasts.
Plug
This
it.
was my podcasting started with this man right here, sitting to my right, man.
Okay.
Hey, my brother, my road dog, my boy. Give it up for my boy Breezy, man.
You did. Show your love. Show your love.
What's
What's
good,
good? Who we got in that thing?
Breezy.
Hey man. Say man. Breezy.
What's good, bro?
I mean, hey man. First of all, we appreciate you for taking your time out to pull up to Live and Legit Chart Light Studio J Phillip Media.
Hey, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the invite. You get what I'm saying?
I appreciate
love
the
y'all
pull-up.
boys, you know.
No doubt.
Gotta come support.
What made you pull up to in the trap light? Like I'm talking about you eating virtual. I ain't know where you was.
Hey, bro, wherever y'all at, all you gotta do, shoot the text. I'm on the way. You feel me?
Breezy.
Yes, sir.
You did. I say Breezy. I pop it off with that virtual in studio entertainment. You did. Hey man, black excellence. I say 1, 2, 3. Let me hear you guys say black excellence.
excellence.
You did. Entertainment. Guess who we got right here tonight? I say the one and only. We all know her as Claire Huxtable.
Yes.
She been in a bag. She went from a lawyer.
Yep.
You did on the Cosby Show to the one and only Dean of Fine Arts on behalf of Howard University. You did. Shout out to the Queen, man. Shout out to the
Yes, sir.
Queen. Shout out to the Queen. Now, as you know, the actress behind Claire Huxtable was returning to her.
Alma mater.
You did. I'm not saying. Listen here, Howard University on Wednesday named multi-award watching TV, stage, and film are actress, director, Miss Felicia Rashad, Dean of College Arts on behalf of Howard.
Man, she
I
is-
say who first will be last and who last will be first. I keep telling you, big God.
Man, do you know how real it'll be? Man, now, me, I was a music major, so I dealt with the Dean of Fine Arts.
Yeah.
But to be a theater major and your dean is Felicia Rashad,
Yes.
I
you know
would
how
change
crazy
my
that would be.
major.
Yes, just to be with her, just to be in her
Yes.
presence, man.
That's
Man.
big.
But also, I would imagine she's like Claire Huxtable on the Cosby Show. She ain't gonna take no kind of jump.
And
Like,
she was
she
a
gonna
lawyer.
be
She
on-
was a lawyer.
If you think about all the shows, all the movies that she's played in,
she has that stance, like she carries herself in a very, in a high way.
Strong black
woman, very educated. Like she doesn't come off as anything but that. So I would just be honored to be there. I have to want to go to the school just to meet her.
I know, right?
She's one of my favorites. So
I'm out of it. I just got two.
Don't die.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna live.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
Say, man. Hey, man. Hey, Miss Felicia.
Rashad.
You did. Hey, man, listen, to be able to real talk, man, be able to cover your bag with your career as an actress, as meeting the biggest milestone that you set in your head, and to actually converse and take transferable skills over to becoming the Dean of Arts of, I'm talking about, listen here, the most prestige. What's in your cup? Let me go on.
I'm good. I just gotta get it all about my sister.
Yeah,
That's all.
I'm talking about becoming the Dean of Fine Arts of one of the most prestigious and historical schools in, if I'm not,
in the black community.
HBCU.
Yep.
You did.
Now you know who else went to Howard?
Who that?
Look behind you.
You.
But you know,
did.
you know, Howard is one of them schools with a long alumni list. Like,
Yes.
so I think Spike Lee went to Howard, or
Howard and produced.
did he go to Howard, or he went to what's the other one up? He went to Howard. Spike Lee went to Howard. Like, they have a long. It's like Morehouse or Spelman.
Yep.
They have long alumni lists.
Speaking, I know this is probably a little bit off subject, but you remember when, back in the day, 90s TV shows, how they used to rep HBCU colleges?
Bill Cosby was king at it.
Yes,
Yep.
Cosby.
Martin?
Martin. Martin did it all the time. He had on
What's
a
up?
Tuskegee
sir.
sweatshirt before.
Cosby,
of them did
Cosby wore a Stillman sweatshirt in one of his
Yeah.
episodes.
He did.
Yep.
Will Smith did his thing from time
He
in first.
sure did.
Yeah.
He sure did.
Yeah.
That was huge back then.
But that's when
A different world.
There you
Different
go.
world,
And
different
people
world. That's-
started,
that's what I-
really,
yep,
like,
different
that's when
world.
we started going to college more.
Yep,
People really
yep,
started
yep.
looking
Tapping
into
into
those
that back.
options.
They really started making a lot of people want to go to school
Exactly.
because they started seeing how fun the yard. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't go to a PWI college wise. I went to a PWI high school, but I guess you can call that a PWI.
Tell him what PD who.
Predominantly white institution. All right, so I went to a HBCU for college.
Yes.
The yard is that fun.
It is.
It is a ball.
I got to experience
The club
both.
is
So,
on
of course,
you.
the Great Miles College. Woo, Golden Bears.
Oh, Golden Bears and
yes,
thing, man.
Yes,
My college.
I went to Miles, but
Purple
then
gold.
I left Miles to pursue psychology and went to Montevallo.
I'm gonna put a big Stillman logo on her face.
No. First of all, what you're not gonna do is cut off my producer.
Thank you.
Say Miles College. Continue on the
Yes,
Golden
Miles.
Bears, purple gold.
Yeah, and then I went to University of Montevallo,
I got it confused.
which
Them
is a
folks look
fine
the
arts
same way.
liberal arts college, and it's predominantly white.
That's a P.
WI.
Ooh, hey, but that's crazy though. Don't the folk got the same colors? Call me
They
crazy.
do. They do.
Right.
Miles and Montevallo, so I didn't have to change up it.
You walking about with
Just from the Golden Bears to the Falcons.
the
but-
folk.
I'm not gonna lie.
Explain to them how. I want y'all to hear this. Explain to them how y'all did homecoming. I want to hear. I want y'all to get a
For
little.
all my Falcons out there, I need y'all
explain.
help. Okay.
Explain to them how
Tell
y'all
me-
did
tell
homecoming.
me a good story right here.
Homecoming.
Uh-huh.
So we don't have a football team.
Okay.
Right, right.
Straight
for-
basketball.
It's
Yeah.
for the lames. Okay. It's
Football team for the lanes.
Yes, we're all about the arts. So our homecoming is called College Night, and it happens in February, and that's when the school splits into two sides. We have purple side PV, and then you have the gold side, Gold Victory. And then if you don't want to be a part of any side, you're green.
Pause.
So you're neutral.
Pause. Am I wrong? But I thought homecoming was about bringing the school together.
That's what I thought too.
Am I wrong?
It's still we come together, but it's just the time when we're
Separate.
separate, okay? But listen,
Make it make sense.
it's fun, but it's fun. I mean, we had a good time. Like, some of your best memories are going to be during college night,
Yeah.
and during that time.
All y'all
Best
green
parties.
folks go over there. We PV over here.
I'm saying so.
Yes, thank you. Say it again. What are you? We're playing.
We got PV.
Make it
Purple
make
likes
sense.
purple.
We got PV and whoever we got.
I'm not going to
Green,
PV and who?
green.
say. No,
and
it's PV and GV.
Oh.
PV and GV.
Gold victory and purple victory. And so what happens? Listen though, it's a liberal arts school. So
We
they're
were
all
liberal
up-
arts too. We were liberal arts too.
But okay, so
So who
what
y'all live?
happens
But we had a football team, though.
is-
Who y'all live?
Then we ain't got one no more.
Hold up.
Okay, so how can you talk?
Well, no, because
Hey, when
we
we
do
went
homecoming.
there-
We do homecoming during basketball season, ma'am. The basketball game is our homecoming game.
But
By October.
Mama Valo's basketball
About
team
October.
is
We do it
pretty
in,
nice
like,
too.
February.
Come on now.
I'm saying who y'all is though. La Mama told who she was. Who y'all?
We're one school.
I'm saying who is y'all? She said who she
Who
was.
are you? What's your mascot?
The Tigers.
Stillman Tigers.
The real Tigers, man. The
Anyway,
real Tigers.
So,
Real Tigers.
The real Tigers.
but you know what? I have some sorority sisters from Stillman, so shout out to Stillman. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Not y'all, but
Dang.
Don't worry, because there's still a big tiger over her head right now, so it's all good.
So we got the Golden Bears
So,
and the Falcons.
no, come back now. So it's purple side and there's gold side, and so the school splits up and we do different type of activities. So they have what is it called, flag football? They do that. You have basketball games. You do cheering. There's different activities and you go against each other. But the biggest activity is when both sides come up. They fully create and produce theatrical production.
Oh, wow.
And that on that last night, that Saturday night, they tally up all the points and they judge the shows, and they decide who wins.
So when it comes to that theatrical production, do we have GV versus PV?
Yes, so you sit through the purple show, there's an intermission, and then you sit through the gold show, or vice versa, depending on, I think it depends on who won the year before.
I was going to ask you, y'all flip a coin at the beginning to see who goes first?
I think the person who goes first is the team who won the previous year, I want to say. I can't remember.
Oh, big dog. We big dog. Y'all little dog.
But it's really nice. Like, the purple side, you become a family. And, like, I have a purple daughter and son. And it's like you give
What?
gifts. It's really cool.
Pick me.
Oh, yeah.
What?
See, because on normal college campuses, what happens is the school as a whole comes together, right? And we become a family.
Right.
And we rival against whatever school we're playing for homecoming.
So I'm saying.
That's typically how that works.
But just because we're robbing doesn't mean that we're not friends. It's just during that time.
Y'all hate each other.
No, not
Y'all
really.
rivals.
Hate is a
versus-
strong word.
So
okay?
you're splitting the college in half.
We're gonna win
It's
the
not that bad. I'm not
theatrical
doing it
performance.
justice. But it
It sounds
is a
like
great
Glee.
time.
It sounds like a big
Hey,
Glee school.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, nah,
It is.
I'm good on that.
I ain't gonna lie, I was in show choir in high school, man.
Exactly. And so you sit here down
I
and
did with I was.
It's competitive, but it's healthy and friendly.
Yes, thank you. Because if you're on, like, for example, if you want to be a cheerleader for one of the sides, you can't be on the real cheerleader.
Y'all
team.
had cheerleaders?
They had they had uniforms and everything.
Yeah, these folks
so
for
like
real,
with the
like.
They doing
beginning,
too much.
at the
Yeah.
beginning of homecoming, like we decorate the whole campus.
Oh, wow.
Like, so you see purple ribbons everywhere, you see gold ribbons everywhere. The main courtyard is mixed, but it's fun.
So y'all used to choose sizes of the campus? So it'd be
No,
like this
it'll just
purple
be
over
just
here,
decorated
this
everywhere.
gold over here, cuz.
You on the
Don't
wrong
come
block.
on, you on the wrong
But
block.
you
You
on
get
the wrong
some-
block.
I'm saying though.
Moving
I'm saying
on,
who
moving
had
on.
more purple? Who had more gold?
Moving on, y'all.
Who
y'all
had
gonna
more
get
purple?
off.
Who had
Y'all
more?
gonna get off Bella. Mother
Yeah,
Bella, okay?
feel.
Get off of it.
'Cause
Next.
You
Let's
come from
go.
PV, but we might need a GV on the show.
Yes.
You did.
You feel me?
Yeah,
I
amen.
got
Hey.
some friends who are GV guys.
We got an uncle that's PV.
Yep.
Hold up, man. Let's go ahead. Like you say, move forward. I
Yep,
don't know
exactly.
I'll tell y'all the show. I'll tell y'all the
What,
show.
what's going on?
We got an uncle that's PV, sure is.
Oh, hey guys. Moving on, man. Say, man. B, talk to me.
I really want to jump into this video.
Am I being happy? I let him play with my mom.
Hold on, running back one more time. What we doing?
Yeah, I'm that kind of wife.
What? Oh, running back one for the four. One more time. What? It going? What?
You want to know how I make my man happy? I let him play with my mom. Yeah, I'm that kind of wife.
Won't happen.
Thoughts. I just want to know thoughts real quick.
Foolishness. Excuse me.
Hey, man.
What are y'all thoughts?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
the-
man.
the mama pretty sexy though. I ain't even gonna lie about that.
Mom is okay.
Let's see what Breezy think. What you think
Hey,
about that?
mom pretty sexy, bro.
What part of that is cool that you doing what you do to me as your wife, and then you turn around to the mama.
And be like, hey, mama, come here, mama-in-law.
Hey, you know
Hey,
what that
little
is
mama.
though?
Hey, little mama, come here. Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Tell me, little son, yeah, like to hear, mama.
Exactly. What part of that is okay?
He's living a porn video
Living.
every day.
Legit, he really is.
He's living one every day.
Do you know how many porn videos out there like in that scenario?
Nah, straight up. In
It's
real life.
so many.
I'm talking about decades, centuries of.
I'm not finna sit up here though and say that it's right, or I would be cool with it. I can't do that.
You
I
cannot do that.
lie
You
to
not
you.
cannot do that.
Can't lie to
You
the
cannot
people.
do that.
I would not be cool with it. I couldn't do it.
To each his own, but I ain't about that life. You feel me?
Yeah, I
it
can't.
ain't for me.
You
But hey, if that's what they want to do,
I'm not gonna judge them on it now. I mean, because everybody's entitled to live. We get one life, y'all, and when we have to live it to the way that we want to live it. So I'm not gonna sit up here and judge them.
Okay. With that being
I'm
said, then so they're swingers, so we know that it's not
But
necessarily
yeah,
marriage.
that was swingers TikTok.
Big swing.
Would you be part of a polyamorous relationship? Because that's the thing right now. Seems like a lot, even teenagers are having am I saying the right? Polyamorous
You are.
relationships.
break that down. Break that down. Break that
listen
down.
to the viewers.
What that
Break
is
it down.
you as one being person. You may have two other persons, whether it be another female and another male, or two females, or it could be three females together. The thing is, it's more than two people in a relationship together, but we're all in a relationship.
You said, "Would I be a part of that?"
What you think about that? Would you?
It's hard enough to deal with one woman.
Yeah, but you know what though, and I think in a
Full time, 40 hours a week.
What?
Yeah, it's a
Plus
full time
overtime.
job.
Plus
Plus
overtime. And get what? You don't get paid in time and a half. That was
At
Not
all.
You don't.
Not at all.
But you know what? I think that's more so of or more so nowadays culture type of thing. Because, well, I ain't got to worry about my man cheating if all of us in a relationship together.
I see what's going on.
I can see that.
You
being-
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that. So it's like, instead of me worrying about it and having to say, you be single, be by myself. Fine, go ahead. But I get to approve who you bring in.
Yep.
And not only that, at the
But
same
do you
time,
think-
simultaneously, you can monitor.
Yep. What's
But-
going on?
Breezy.
Do y'all
Yeah,
think
man.
that that's? Do y'all think that stems from insecurities? That's
Now,
made
hold
them
on,
that
let me
way.
talk to y'all. Let me talk to y'all, Breezy. Let me talk to y'all.
What's good, bro? What's good? Bro?
Talk to y'all. Everyone have their sacred.
It's a long pause. You
I
gonna
wish
finish?
y'all could have been over
Preach.
here with it. He was like,
You gonna finish? That's a long pause.
Nuance. Now listen, adrenaline is one thing, and amatosis. You know, to get the when to get the going. That's another thing. So when
You gotta go ahead. Go ahead. I ain't got nothing to say. I was gonna try to help him with the word, but I ain't gonna worry about it.
Oh man, go ahead, my bad. I ain't cut y'all. Go ahead and say it, Breeze.
I don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
But no, though, I feel like them folk getting that bad because that's they bad. You did.
That's what they like.
Yeah,
you
that's on
did.
them.
I'm not mad at him. Like, once again, I'm not gonna judge you. I mean, if that's what you like, we get one life.
Yeah.
Live it the way you choose to live your life. As long as you ain't harming nobody else, who cares? I mean, bro, if you want to sleep with 6 women at the same time, it's your business, bro.
As
I
long
kinda
as they
agree
want to
with
sleep with
Breezy.
you.
Right.
What we doing?
I kind of
man?
agree with Breezy though, but he was like, it may be something with insecurities. So it's like, well, this helps me. At least I know. At least you're putting it before me, and I'm saying making a choice to stay versus it happening and you not having a choice of it happening.
Okay, then why not?
That monitoring
But then that's not
system.
Why
everybody.
not?
Some people just, like you said, like what they like.
I was gonna say, but why not then just introduce threesomes into your relationship?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what they do,
Every
though. Because
No.
you
Why
gotta-
not make that the
you gotta-
mission
but
statement?
you gotta think about it like
Why not make
this
that
too,
the
though,
mission
bro. Like
statement?
all these girls trips and stuff, females be going on. They be up there all dancing on each other, kissing on each
on,
other.
that's what
What we doing? What we doing,
Nah,
Breezy?
that-
What we doing?
Not
I'm
everybody.
just saying, bro.
on them girl trips?
I ain't saying
Not
all of
everybody.
them. I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying some of them though. You know what I'm saying? Girls kissing girl. Oh, well, you and the girls too.
So what we do?
But you with me, but you into your best friend.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
So let's stack.
So you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's how it starts.
Well,
we
in a
doing?
situation like that,
What we
if
doing?
that person said, "Oh, this is my best friend, and I'm into them, and I'm kissing on them," probably they weren't really best friends before. They're
Or-
just best friends while they date.
Or-
Or they fooled around in college. They experimented in college a little bit.
and they're just interested.
It's time
in
to double back. It's time
Because
to
like
double
they
back.
say, you know, they say a female can give certain stuff to another female that a man can't do. I don't know, but that's what I have a few females that's into females, and they say
Females can do things a man can't do. I feel
you
I
get
can
what I'm
understand
saying,
that.
like
'Cause
to a certain point,
don't nobody know a female body the way another female would know a
right?
female body.
Right.
I have to.
Is that what you're looking for?
If it's- I-
because you know we hit a little different.
I feel like if that's what you like, that's what you like. But
Nah, it's not.
if you're in a relationship with somebody and you guys are having sexual relations, if I communicate with my partner and we have that level of intimacy, and I say this is what I want, and we trial and error until you get it right, it's about communication. It's not necessarily a woman can do it. It's me being able to communicate to my partner what I want.
Right.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a woman, because every woman is different. Every
You're right.
woman,
You're right.
you know,
But
gets there
okay.
differently. You know?
Okay.
Well,
We finna
almost.
if you got kids listening, this is the part where you probably want to mute it.
I say
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Okay,
What'd
so
you say?
for every woman, it's like a cheat code. You got to hit the right buttons, right?
Right.
Another woman will be able to access that code a lot quicker than a man could.
So she
It depends. It depends because some women would not let another woman touch them.
I'm
all.
not saying that every woman
what
would
I'm
let a
saying?
woman touch them. That's not the
So,
point that I was making. But
yeah.
I'm just saying, like when we made the statement that a woman would know a woman's body more than a
okay.
man would. A woman would be able to access that code a lot quicker
Yep.
than a man would. Not that every woman would be into women.
Just because they know the female
They
body.
know the
Right.
female body.
That's a little bit
They know the
They've
points
been
to
had
hit.
it all day life. You feel
Right.
me? I ain't,
Right.
But it doesn't mean that in a relationship or in a casual sexual relationship that two females would, just because you know the female body, it doesn't mean that they'll get there.
Exactly.
Because if me and my casual mate or me and my mate are having sex and I communicate with him like, that ain't it, let's try something different, or that's it, stay there. It's me communicating what I want at the end of the day. That's the bottom line.
Call me crazy. But listen here. I think the more of the story, guys, before we move on here. Listen here. Speaking of cheat codes, there was one time, not long ago, where I used to pull up to the grocery store and used to walk on the correct aisle. Guess what they have?
What the hell?
Magazines full of cheat codes.
You talking about porn magazine?
The women that decide to put themselves in that category, they walk their self in that delegation. They walk their self to the shelf, and your regular civilian that loves that delegation, that's going to buy into it, said, "Hey, here goes cheat codes." And so to piggyback on what B's saying,
Oh, there's a guy.
they use those cheat codes. Why did they use those cheat codes? Because that delegation allowed their self to be there for them to be used.
Oh, I see what you're saying now, but
Yep.
that's not what I was saying.
Oh, damn.
When I was saying
Wait a minute, catch me.
when
up. didn't-
I was saying codes, I mean the woman body, you have to punch certain codes.
But in order for you to punch those codes, you have to be on the shelf for you to punch them. That's where the cheat code come from. That's what I was
Right.
saying.
That's what he was saying. He's saying in order for you to know, you have to try it before.
This is crazy.
I translated that one though. You feel me?
I was lost. I was still lost.
You hired.
We need a Q translator.
Hey, I
That's
can't
exactly
translate it all on, but I translated that
You
one.
got that one.
You did.
You feel me?
You did. But no, that's deep though.
Yeah, it is. All right, Jug, we What you got for us?
So going back to my question, so you said to each his own about the polyamorous relationships.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we started talking about sex and tying in sex, and it's Mental Health Awareness Month, breaking stigmas about mental health. Found an article about the benefits of sex on the mental health. So what do you, before we like go through some of the numbers, what do you guys think are some of the benefits of sex when it comes to mental health?
I'm like, go for Breezy. No, we look, yes.
It's-
What is your manner?
to me, it's a major stress reliever, and it relaxes me.
Does it? How does it do you?
Getting that release. You feel?
How do you feel when you get that release?
Oh, I feel great. I'll be ready to go to sleep.
And it comes with no side effects. Or does it?
It could.
I've been eating a bottle of water. That's about it.
That's it.
If you don't take the proper precautions, it could come with a lot of side effects.
Oh, we're doing great value. Faucet, what you need? Doesn't matter.
It
Tap,
doesn't matter.
Tap.
Just any water.
Hydration.
Speak about your side effects after.
I be wanting a sandwich.
No, we're doing
I'm a fat guy.
Are we doing BTLC?
Yeah, I don't care. Ham, turkey, bologna, salami,
It's just a
Spam.
sandwich.
peanut butter, grilled cheese.
And I watch this.
Something with some bread.
Watch how we paying. Well, how are you feeling after?
Oh, you asking me? This is a question for y'all.
Oh God.
All right, so according to, and this is like the article was written by a young lady, and then it was verified by a clinical social worker. So I guess that gives it a little bit more.
Substance.
Yes, substance. Yeah. So number one, it says sex reduces symptoms of anxiety and depression. So that's one, and it says that that's because it helps to release dopamine, endorphins, and
Yep.
That's
It's,
what I was talking about earlier.
it's
when
clinical.
I was trying to get
Yep.
when I was trying to
and
get-
then it helps you bond with your partner,
Right.
and it increases compassion.
No, that's
Come on, man.
I don't
man.
know. I don't
Hey,
know. I don't know.
that one hit now. That one hit now.
You went a little bit too far. It can.
About
Help
bonding
you.
with your partner?
Yeah, because
It's sometimes
Some-
when you
I
don't.
think. Hold on. I think they're talking about relationship sex,
okay.
not random hookups.
Oh.
I think they're talking about
Clarify
relationship
that for me, please.
sex.
Not one night stand. I'm talking
Okay.
1 hour stands. Well, keep going.
Okay, so it helps you bond with your partner in a relationship. It says while levels of, oh wait, I'm sorry, I messed around.
Let's all go. Run it back.
Let me run it back. Okay, thank
Like
you. All right, so number two is it says it can take your mind off of other things.
Okay.
So
Right.
that was a truth about mental health and sex. Okay, what y'all think about that? You agree? Disagree? That's
Yeah.
That's true.
That's pretty.
Yeah, 'cause
straightforward,
You in that moment. You
That's
in that
pretty
moment. You
substantial.
ain't thinking about. Hey, you ain't thinking about nothing else till that kid start crying in the other room. Then you like, God dang.
That's what they don't tell you about. That's what they don't tell you about.
Hey, but that's how you got the kid though. There's no other
Exactly.
Yeah.
Trying to
Like,
take your mind
calm
off
down.
of
I'm
it,
trying
man.
to get you a sibling around here, man.
Right.
Calm down.
Until that sibling coming and you like double whammy.
Hey, man. Hey, I going to grandma's house for the weekend.
Oh Lord, that's another.
Breezy,
That's another.
Breezy,
That's
you
another
live there,
okay, so number three is getting busy. Sort of counts as exercise. Now it's not full workout, but it can 25. It says 25 minutes of sex. Men burn approximately 100 calories, while women burn about 69, which is interesting.
Why? Cause
That's 69.
so when them folks say I do all the work right here, when we pop, I do all the work.
I was gonna say we really don't even have to go into an explanation.
When we do all the work, you did.
That's why I need that bottle of water.
Okay, and then number 4, it says sexercise help you sleep, which makes sense.
Come on,
Yeah.
we figured that out at 13.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
Exactly. Wow. 13.
I don't care about that
The
homework.
last one, number 5, it says kinky sex is clinically linked to well-being. What you think about that?
Hold on, say it again.
kinky sex
Mhm.
is clinically linked to well-being. And so I'll read the explanation for this one. It says,
Well-being.
while non-vanilla sex definitely has a stigma attached to it, kinky sex comes along with some benefits of its own. For example, studies have shown that couples that engage in BDSM are better communicators.
BDSM.
Nah.
That's the
bondage.
whips and they put the
Bondage.
ball in your
Yeah.
mouth and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
Strap you down. She got the whip.
Hold up.
Dominatrix.
Y'all trying to
Yeah.
tell me what it called? What?
BDSM.
BDSM. So BDSM is what I seen when I watched Next Friday. No, I'm sorry. Friday After Next.
Right.
Okay, when we walk
right.
into the room, that's BDSM.
BDSM.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what it's saying is that those who practice that are also reportedly comparatively higher, have a higher sense of well-being. Unsurprisingly, they are also willing to try new things. So it says, go ahead and get your Christian Grey on.
What's your safe?
What's
Hey, what's your safe word? What's your safe word?
So how easy was that to compare mental health and sex, in your opinion?
Yes, I see it.
Righteously, I didn't learn anything. 'Cause, I mean, that's what I always thought
It
anyway.
just puts, but it was easy to talk about, right?
Right.
Yeah, but I don't know about that BD.
It's
Yeah,
I could see you being more open to try new things because you had to be open to try BDSM for the first time to realize you even liked it.
I don't know about going that far with the. I mean, I can put her in handcuffs, but you know, I don't. Now, like I can see the role playing type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Well,
nurse,
it just said
and I'm the doctor type. You get what I'm saying?
But it just said kinky sex.
Yeah.
So anything
Anything.
kinky.
Yeah, it
I
can be
think-
new places. But talking about it was so easy for you men to talk about mental health and sex.
Correct.
Came easy, right? Why? Now, we were talking about mental health awareness and breaking stigmas this month. Why is it so hard for my black men to really talk about what really affects them and really causes them stress and anxiety versus just curing it with the easy fix like sex for the moment? Why can't we really go into mental health problems for black men?
So I'm gonna tell you like this: as somebody I have mental health issues, and I do talk to psychiatrists. You know, I could talk about it, but that don't necessarily fix the issue. So what's the point of talk about it?
But it's getting it out because a lot of issues, like a lot of anger issues with our men, they hold it in. When things that happen in early childhood, we hold things in, and it becomes part of the personality. That anger, that aggression,
becomes part of your character.
It becomes part of your character. And then think about a lot of our men that are in prison right now.
Yeah.
A lot of them were like kids that I used to deal with, foster kids who have these problems, who have been traumatized in different types of ways, and they did not address their issues, which later resulted in their predicaments. Suicide rates among black men are higher than those with black women, than white men, and than white women. They're way higher.
Let's talk about it.
For example,
Let's talk about it.
I'm sorry. See,
Let's
you
talk
was-
about
y'all
it.
was
Going
so
your
happy-
bad, producer.
So y'all was so happy to talk about
mean,
sex
hey,
and mental health, but let's talk about why we don't express ourselves as black men and communicate our thoughts and our feelings more, so that we don't end up in these predicaments where we're, more suicidal, where we are holding and battling our feelings to where we explode.
I mean, the easy answer here would be, well, society tells us as men, you shouldn't cry, you shouldn't release your inner feelings, you shouldn't let them show. That'll be the easy answer. That's really righteously the only answer I can give. I can't go any deeper than that.
It's not really. I wouldn't say it's an easy answer because it is a true answer. I don't want to pour all my problems out to my girl, and I seem weak in her eyes.
And now she's judging me.
You get what I'm saying?
Because I've just released all my inner feelings, right?
And that's why, like I said, I seek counseling. That's why I can easily talk to somebody else than I can my mother, my old lady, my little sister, my little brother, him, one of my best friends.
Yeah, and that's okay as long as you're talking to somebody, right?
Because when I'm talking to somebody else, I don't have to worry about that. That person doesn't know me. They just know what I tell them about me. So I don't have to worry about them judging me, them telling one of our other friends or anything like that. That's why it's easier to talk to somebody that's not in your circle. You get what I'm saying? Especially you tell your mama telling everybody else.
Channel 6,
You know?
Channel 6 live at.
First and foremost, I'm offended that you think I would reveal
I'm
anything
not-
that you tell me.
I'm not
to
saying-
anybody in our circle,
Bro.
I'm highly offended.
No,
by that.
no, I'm not saying I'm not saying that you will. I'm just saying
What we
it's
doing,
like,
Breezy?
it's just easier to talk to somebody else. You get what I'm saying?
But I'm with you 100% because I feel like as black men, number one, we're judged from children to the day we die. We're judged by every group on this earth. We're judged by white women, white men, black women. We're judged by Asian people.
Other black men.
Other black men, we're constantly judged. So it's a lot easier, like he said, to just go talk to a therapist or a psychiatrist. But for a lot of us, that's not even easy. It's not easy to go sit down and talk about things. It's a lot easier for us to say, you know what? I'll drink,
2 cups.
smoke a blunt,
It is what it is.
have sex,
And see that
bury it deep down inside, and just keep it moving.
And see, that's what we need to start. That's what we need to start breaking that
Narrative of
that cycle.
that cycle.
We gotta make it okay to talk. We have to make it okay for men to have problems. Belle Janice put the question out earlier on social media earlier this week, and it was, is it okay if a man cries, does that make him less than a man?
I
And
just
that-
gonna say,
the answer to
shouldn't.
some people
I would
is
just-
yes.
I was
it
just about to
shouldn't
say this. This producer bag is big. Jacoui and BG, they been working.
Yeah.
And they got them questions for them questions for them questions on them questions. You did.
You feel?
See,
And
but-
it's gonna hit. Go ahead.
Yeah.
B.
But it shouldn't make him less of a man. But back to what I was just saying, how we're constantly being judged. So even with our significant other,
Yep.
you're being judged. She may not even feel like I'm judging him, but deep down inside, she's
Yes.
judging you.
Yep.
She's counting that against you. So
Not necessarily counting against you,
But
because
however-
it depends on the female. Some females like
Thank you.
for their guy to show that type of. They want to see their guy cry because they want to see that release of emotions from their guy.
but how many men have started going through breakups or divorce and it's brought back up to them?
Before they can figure it.
You're right, but I mean, I don't.
It's
Think
not
about it.
okay.
It's
I
called-
understand what you're saying. You're right. That does happen. I'll give you that credit. But it's not every female. You get what I'm saying? And that it goes back to we gotta stop setting limits on how we see and how a person should be, whether it's a man or a woman. We need to stop putting limits on that type of person or what they can and what they can't do.
Two cup.
That's how we're gonna break that cycle.
I say 2 cup 2 cent. My 2 cup 2 cent right here is, listen here. Come neutral throughout all delegations. That's where we break. Because when you come into one delegation and you fit yourself to, hey, I might be accepted in this delegation by countering myself or refixing myself or building myself to please in this delegation. Well, that's what confusion is caused. So, however, if we become whole and organic throughout each delegation, think about it. If we pull up on each delegation as neutral and organic, then therefore there will be no discrepancy. Like,
You can't do that. You can't do that though.
but
You-
no,
you-
no,
you-
no,
you
no.
can't.
But listen,
Because you have to act different with certain people.
That's what I'm saying.
You
But
can't
see,
do that.
But that's where the confusion and the disagreement and the discrepancy comes.
But no, but
Yeah, but you can't act the same around everybody. You
can't.
just can't.
But
There's some
think
stuff
think
you
about-
can't just say
but-
around some people.
But think about no, you're right. It's a limit. It's hey man, say man. Somebody was just talking about mama, grandma on it. Somebody was just talking about it.
you can't. You can't
it's
tell.
a timing.
I can
course.
tell B stuff. I can't tell my mama.
Exactly.
Now is that me being a bad son? No, I know my mama and I know
It's
B.
a time and a place.
You know?
for every you did.
Right.
However, going into that situation organically,
You're talking about a relationship right now.
I'm talking about
Underst-
what are we talking about? What we talking about?
But the whole point is you can be as pure hearted as you want to be. You can come in as honest as you want to, and all of that. But still, there's things that you won't open up about yourself to your significant other because you know it's gonna be a trigger. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, I'm gonna just say people, period, women included, they endure stuff throughout their lives. They don't tell a soul.
Yep.
So you trying to open up to your significant other, that's a lot of weight to put on them because you ain't talked about this to nobody.
Right, and then some
man.
even especially with some females, females say we are the problem, but sometimes it be females that won't come to us with it. You get what I'm saying?
So
They'll have something that's been on their mind that they've been wanting to talk about, and the guy be, well, what is it? What's wrong? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
So here we are, organically,
Felt the shade.
matrimonially. What they call it, matrimony? You feel me? We are one. We are peace.
So
Now,
I'm sorry, my bad.
Now we find ourselves out on a beautiful night, romantic. He doing him as he should. The old lady respecting that and taking into as she's supposed and respectfully supposed to be taken care of. But on this dinner date, on a nice night where everything is just beautiful, we have somebody in the building that see us at a two-top, me and her, table, special, romantic. Now, he pulls up, and he see her, and he want his closure.
Yeah.
Let's talk about transparency. That's the whole body of the let's talk about transparency.
Well, see,
so,
yeah.
My bad.
No,
My bad.
Well, going back to that, it takes a lot to tell. Well, most people can't remember. You're not gonna remember every moment of your life, right? Mm-hmm. But with that, whether it's the man or the woman, to me, it's gonna take a long time for that your partner to know exactly everything about you. You get what I'm saying?
It's a chapter.
Right. It's not. It's nothing that can happen overnight, even over years. That's really gonna take decades.
Big book.
You get what I'm saying?
Big book
Just
in the library. Big book in the library.
You get what I'm saying? Like me and him have been together over 20 years. We've known each other over 20 years. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like it's stuff both of us know about each other. Mm-hmm. Stuff I know about him that she's never gonna know about. You get what I'm saying? That's just us. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily that he's trying to hide it from her, but it's not important to him. So why should it be important to her? You get what I'm saying? Because it was before her. You get what I'm saying?
It's just it's
what
things
about?
It's things that he was a part of my life during another time.
Whole nother time.
So he has witnessed things that she's not gonna that she
probably that he didn't forgot about. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly, and she's not there for it.
Yeah,
but see that you're talking about stuff that doesn't affect you right now. We're talking about a group of men or a person who is carrying the weight of things that have happened in the past, and it's causing them things like problems in their
modern time,
in their present.
What if it does?
That's
if
what I'm saying.
It was something that was traumatic that I went through at that point in time that I can lean on Breezy.
That's okay, but the thing is that doesn't happen, and then that's why it doesn't happen all the time that men go to each other, because it's like, man, toughen up. Like what you guys have is rare for some people. They don't have a relationship with another man where they can be completely vulnerable and honest about what it is to be a man in their relationship in this society. They don't have that. And for the ones that don't, the reason that you have so many counselors, like specifically in this month and then June for another month, we're trying to say, get out and talk to somebody.
Yep,
it's okay. Have somebody to talk to. If you have your friend, that's awesome. But for those who committed suicide because they didn't have that friend, because they didn't have that counselor, we need to make it okay for people so that number can go down. So for people who are on the road to being one of those a part of that number, a part of that ratio, we need to decrease that and make it okay for them to talk. And that includes making it normal for more relationships like that. It's okay to have a friend to talk to. It's okay to express your history. It's okay. Men experience trauma.
Yep.
Let's make that. It's okay to say that.
And I say,
let's not downplay that.
I say with that too. You gotta, as men, we have to start telling each other that we love you.
Right.
I love you, bro.
Hey, but
you
y'all-
get what I'm
and
saying?
listen,
Like,
I want you to go back
not-
and watch the episode. I was trying to dap you up like 3
Yeah.
years in the video to let you know.
My bad, bro. My bad,
All
bro.
of it, dog.
My
I ain't
bad,
gonna
dog.
lie.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, we have to be comfortable enough to tell another man, hey, bro, I love you, dog. Like, you already know it ain't no nothing like that, but I love you.
Straight up.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Straight
And
up.
like one of my best friend, Will Height, I text him the other day, hey, bro, just letting you know I love you, dog. Is everything okay? Yeah, I know. I'm going through a hard time right now. I know he going through a hard time right
But let's
now.
talk through it.
So you know, I'm just
like
letting you know that
I'm
I
here.
love you
I'm
and
here.
I'm
I
here
love
for
you.
you, and I know you there for me. You get what I'm saying?
And I see you. You being
You're right,
Yeah.
right. Because that's what happens sometimes. But well, see, the thing is, like, we're going, especially as men, we're going to a mental state where it's all us. It's just us.
Right.
If I stop talking to my old lady, I'm not talking to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Shut down.
I don't.
You just.
I mean, we got a group message and all that, but how often do we actually sit on the phone and talk?
Mm-hmm.
We don't.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We don't. We
So,
don't at all.
if I'm not talking to my old lady, I'm not talking to anybody.
The text can
That's a good point.
The text is being receptive of a post.
I mean, truthfully, our group text is so weird. You can disappear out of it for months and nobody even notice that you ain't even in there right now.
How many?
You know what I'm saying?
It's only 5 of us in there.
Yeah, but when is the last time I put something in the
Yeah,
group
you get
chat?
what I'm saying? But
It's been a while.
They'll be calling his name sometimes. B, where you at?
He
You get what I'm saying?
Get what be at. He pre-COVID. He pre-COVID.
So, looking at that,
Man.
how can we instill that type of mindset, that type of I'm gonna call it a bromance. Brandon hates that, but he hates that. I'm gonna call it a bromance because that's what it is. Is brother, you know, it's not anything,
Yeah, yeah.
sexual. There. So how can we instill that in our younger generation?
Well, that
so
also
that they can grow up with that being a normal thing.
that also comes with maturity. First of all,
Yeah.
because we ain't always been like this. We ain't,
Right,
you know what
right,
I'm saying?
right.
We had to grow into
to-
this.
Think about it. Okay, me and McBride have been, I don't want to use the term best, but we have been brothers for
Yep,
the better
yep.
part of 20 years.
Yeah, 20.
You know what I'm saying?
That big.
And
You big.
even within our circle of friends, you have like, it's like you have
Break it down.
you have
So we'll put it like this. Right?
down, Breezy.
So
Break down,
no,
Breezy.
because I know what he's trying to say, right? So we all have a group of friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
But some of us are closer than others, right? Just
Thank you.
just
I
like
can give it up.
just like I said, I text Will Hike. I talk to Will Hike a lot. You know what I'm saying? When's the last time he talked to Will Hike?
Hey, shot cool.
my first. I saw Will Height a couple of weeks ago. That was my first time seeing him since we graduated high school.
Exactly.
Shout out Will Height. What's going on?
Will Hike. You
Shout
know
out
what I'm
Will
saying?
Height. You did.
But all of us graduated high school together. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if we went to middle school together. Or
Majority
not,
of us did go to middle school.
but Will Height is because so on the football team it was 12 of us, 12 seniors our senior year.
Mm-hmm.
And we called ourselves the 12 disciples. 12 disciples because it was only 12 of us.
Hey, what y'all
You know
doing,
what I'm saying?
GD? What we doing?
But but
What
you
we
get what
do-
I'm saying because we was that
It's a
close,
brotherhood.
and out of everybody in the high school, we can only find 12 people that wanted to play football with us. So like,
our freshman team, we had to play both sides, and a lot of times we were still scrambling for people.
I didn't even play freshman year. You get what I'm saying? So I mean,
It was.
that's another story.
we were
You
just
get what I'm
small,
saying?
though.
You the
But-
co-signer though.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, you talk to different friends at different time periods. Like, Will Height's not going to come out drinking with us like that. Brandon's not going to come out here drinking with us like that. If I call Trap, he's going to come out drinking. Leroy's not going to come out drinking. Wales, if he ain't at work, guess what he doing? Coming out drinking.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But B could have food been tonight. Look at what he's doing.
But-
Look.
If I want to go hunting or fishing, guess who I'm calling? Will Height. Because that's what he do. You get what I'm saying? I like to do both. So you have different groups of friends in
That's
your
gonna
group
that's
of
gonna
friends.
channel
Yep.
in to
Yep.
the energy of what's going to pop.
Right. So that's why I meant by earlier you have to act different around your different friends, because I can't go out fishing with Will Hike during the day and be like, hey bro, we about to go to the bar tonight. You coming? He gonna be like, nah, I ain't coming. You get what I'm
I
saying?
understand.
Breezy,
So-
all I was saying was, guess what? If we come organically throughout those delegations, what cool name is they want to go fishing?
Will Hike.
Will I go, no, as I come organically, I ain't popping and pulling up on you like, all I do is fish.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
My boy know that I want to fish with my boy Will Hike on Tuesday, and on Wednesday I want to. You did, and
Yep.
throughout the partnership.
But he's not saying like don't be yourself. He's
Yep.
saying Will Hike knows he's a drinker.
Exactly.
Will not,
Yep.
he knows who he is. He's just saying that that's not what
I
that
would-
friend he would do that with that
yeah,
friend.
I wouldn't
Okay.
even bring that to the table to him because I already know he's not about that life.
yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
not
Just like
his-
I ain't about to. Hey, bro, you want to go hiking?
yeah.
you see, you get what I'm saying, dog.
That's what I'm saying.
You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Just different people in the different stuff, so you have to act accordingly around that person.
Because
Not saying that I'm not gonna be myself, because I'm gonna be me regardless.
Okay.
But it's just some stuff I can't bring up to certain people.
But
You
Breezy,
know,
but Breezy,
you know
but Breezy,
who's involved in different stuff. I have a group of friends. I'll be like, hey y'all, let's go to this church service over here.
yeah,
Think I'm finna ask him?
yeah, exactly. But that's my thing though.
Hey, hold on! Don't get twisted now.
Hold on.
Don't get twisted
I
now.
know you pull up, Breezy. I know you
But
pull up.
listen, though.
But hold up though. You said cool. The cool just
hey.
told me last week and told me he want to go hiking.
I had no idea.
Oh.
Don't even put that into the atmosphere. No idea.
But listen, this is the reason I asked about how can we instill this idea in our younger generation. I understand it's maturity, but the issue is, like it or not, our young men are being successful when it comes to hurting themselves or ending their lives, and that's happening before that maturity comes. So we, as an older generation, or at our age, we need to
Advance.
go ahead and start. Hey, it's okay. Like you
Implementing.
said, say I love you. Telling our young men we love them. It's okay to. They don't have to be your son. You know, what if like me, I'm over here, and you guys are my friends, and I have a son, and
Take him in.
it's okay. Yeah,
So-
it's okay. It's about being a village and raising our children, and
Right.
saying that
Right.
it's
Right.
okay
Right.
for you to
Right.
express
Take a
yourself.
village.
It takes a village, right? But the thing about it is, if nobody in that village is in that mind space, then it can't get introduced to that village.
So let's
That's a
bring
good point.
ourselves.
You get what I'm
amongst-
saying?
Let's bring ourselves amongst people that will be willing to go beyond the call of duty.
But that's the problem, though. It's been preached over I know for a fact the past 5 years hard in the black community. Hey, everybody should go to counseling, whether you think you got a problem or not. You should go to counseling. Just go, just go talk to somebody. You get what I'm saying? And what's wrong? You talk to somebody all day, especially females. They talk to somebody all day, every day.
Pillow
You know?
talk. They call that pillow talk.
Well, just go talk to somebody and see how you feel when you get done talking. So, no, I don't need to talk. No, just go do. No.
I think it's fear.
You get what I'm saying?
I think it's fear that drives that. I'll be honest. I can be honest on this podcast. Been delaying mine for about 6 months. I've
Okay.
been saying for about 6 months.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to therapy.
Okay.
And I ain't going yet. But I think a lot of that
You ain't
is
tell me that. Go ahead.
fear within
Just
our
go,
people.
bro.
See, I'm not saying I'm scared. Y'all aren't hearing
Just-
me. I'm
It's
saying
that opportunity.
that fear
It's that
of being
being
vulnerable.
vulnerable, yes.
That's
It's the
what it
vulnerability that
is.
comes with
Especially
it.
if you're a person that's not. Now you got some people who will talk to a random stranger on the street and they'll open up and share their whole life with you. But then
Right.
you got some people who just bottle in everything. So that fear to finally open up, put it on the table, it's terrifying to some people. You know what I'm saying? I haven't gone because I'm just I haven't been to the doctor in a
Excuses.
year either. So
Excuses.
I mean, I'm just
Excuses.
kind of out here living
But see,
reckless. You
but
feel
see,
me?
that's the thing that's wrong with us black men. We can't just put everything aside and just go talk to somebody, a professional, not your cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go talk to somebody that's not in your circle, that you don't have to worry about anything you saying getting out to anybody else.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, you will feel better.
You will
Yeah.
feel better.
It would
man.
definitely make you a better person.
And
That
see,
just freaked me
I
out
know.
just thinking about it.
No,
telling you,
I promise you,
no,
that just freaked me out thinking about it.
Once you try it once, you're gonna want to go back again. Cause you're gonna get so much stuff off your chest. It's like I ain't talked to him about this. I ain't talked to him about this. So you gonna
I got
I'm
so
telling
many
you.
chapters.
Right.
Yeah.
You're gonna have so much stuff just to get off your chest.
So listen, man. I say that to say this, Queez. Go ahead, Queez. Because I got some. No, go ahead.
And you're right. It's just like once you break that wall down and you just start exposing just a little bit. You ain't gotta go in there and just like lay it all out on the table.
Take your time.
But take your time just a little bit here and next thing you know, you're gonna be you feel a lot different. I'm a counselor, but I always tell people who ask me about being in the field, and I always say that if you go to a counselor that's never experienced counseling, you don't want that.
You don't want that.
You want somebody who's
you have to have somebody
that's
that's experienced
and understand like how it is to be on that side of the table. Because we're the worst patients already. So if I can get through as one of the worst patients, then I can turn around and I can help somebody else.
Exactly.
Be more comfortable.
Sound like a public defender.
And I'm telling you now, because it has happened to me. If you go to mental health and you have a bad experience with somebody, that doesn't mean you need to stop. Okay, that just means you need to talk to somebody else.
Exactly.
You already done started. What's the point of starting over with somebody else?
And I know everybody has their, confidence. They want to be sacred. They want to be wholesome, organic. They want to keep it going.
This is a good episode for me to be on, huh?
No,
It is.
It
really is.
So check this out right here.
And look,
I don't want to cut it off, but
and look, I was gonna
saying.
say, I know I started talking about black men because one got 3 nice, great, personality black men in front of me, but that also goes for women too.
Yeah, it's everybody.
We feel like we gotta have like this strong personality. We gotta have it all together, and that's not true. Yes, we do talk a little bit more, but sometimes we not talk about the right stuff. We need to talk about what's really going on and get to the nitty gritty of it so that we can be better persons. I told one of my clients today, actually, I was talking to her and she's that type of person. She's a really strong person, don't want to share feelings, always got the mask on. I told her, I was just like, you got to take that mask off at some point, whether it's in this office or with a friend. You got to take that mask off and really get down to what's really going on, because if you don't, you're gonna explode, and it could be exploding in my actions, it can be exploding and acting out and wilding out, being impulsive, or it can be a straight shutdown and becoming depressed. It's gonna come out though, whether you like it or not, so you might as well get it out on your timing in a way you can control it, so that later it doesn't affect you in a different way.
Right.
So me myself, this is just my personal opinion. I feel like that, especially in the black community, well, anybody, period, I feel like that as a people, we should start talking to counselors or psychiatrists, whatever you want to call it, about the age of 13, right? Mm-hmm. Because you're in high school, you're starting to get bullied, you don't really know what's going on with your life, and yeah, you'll talk to your parents, but how much did you talk to your parents?
You ain't gonna tell them.
You get what I'm saying?
Probably 40% what's really happening.
Yeah.
So I think if you start there, when the person is really becoming their own, but don't know exactly who they are, because they're not the counselor's not gonna tell them who they are. They're just gonna ask them questions. Well, what do you think about this? Well, why did that happen? You get what I'm saying? So I think that's going to take a lot of stressor off our teenagers.
Right.
Our young adults.
Right.
And I think if it starts there, we start with our younger community, then they'll trickle down.
Right.
You know something, and I need to do better with this, even as a black female from a low income area. But what I would like to see more is more mentoring groups that focus on building self-esteem, not only in young women, because you'll see that quicker than you'll see the ones for young men.
Yep.
Although there are a couple in Birmingham. I know they had, is it the bow ties?
Yeah, the bow ties.
Bow tie. I wish I knew that. I'm sorry, y'all. If you're listening, I'm sorry. I don't know exactly the name.
All good.
But it was good to see men and young men come together and and get that mentorship going. I would love to see more of that going. I think that'll help in building comfortable relationships where you are able to express yourself
Right,
in a healthy way.
And that's a healthy avenue.
Right,
A dependable avenue.
Yeah.
No,
You
definitely.
know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah. Healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Generational.
That's what's up, y'all.
wealth avenue. You did.
I feel like I've been to counseling.
I
so-
did. I just
I
feel
mean,
like
no,
just,
but-
You still need to go.
But see,
I
no,
know
it's
I just did my little segment.
It's just-
I
Give a little segment.
did my
well,
little
see, it goes back. But I don't want to reference it like this, but it goes back to when you having sex and that release, talking to somebody where you ain't got to worry about nothing getting out. You ain't got to worry about you said this behind somebody's back. None of you bad mouth this
It's
person.
organic,
You
man.
get what I'm saying? Like
Right,
just
right.
getting it out.
Yeah.
It helps so
Yeah.
much. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Hey, so can you imagine? You go to a nice session, you get it all out, you feeling good, you walking out, then you go home to your girl and you get that relief too. Look, look at that. Look.
If I go to
Mind
if
blown.
I go to a session, I'm gonna have to come home and get some relief, or I'm gonna go ball up in the corner and cry.
Nah, but I mean,
Did you know what today?
to be honest with you, bro, I like ever since I came back from Afghanistan, like I've been to a lot of sessions and stuff, and now I've only been to one where I've been to two. I've had one where I just had a bad, horrible experience with the counselor.
Wait. Let's wait because we can big up the counseling.
Yeah.
But let's big up the cons. What went wrong?
So I mean,
You know,
That's-
what I mean, you don't have
so-
to go into detail, bro.
I mean, no, it's just
No,
it's just
no,
the person
Count-
like they wasn't listening to me because
Gen-
you go to counseling for somebody to listen to you.
General.
You know what I'm saying?
You keep it
Yeah,
general.
yeah. I'm going there for you to listen to me, listen to what I got on my mind. And if I feel like you're not listening to what I have to say, I'm not coming back to you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
So that fella, that counselor was doing what? Listening.
Listening to respond and not listening to comprehend.
right. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
but 99% of the time, you're not going to leave out the counselor's office crying. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't anyway.
That's what
I
I've
mean,
always
if you
imagined.
do,
That's
if you leave out the counselor's office crying, you definitely need to go back. You know what I'm saying? Because you definitely got some
Schedule that
stuff.
thing the next day.
Yeah, you definitely got.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm really thinking about this, and I really want to tap in. And I want my first experience to be the same experience that Will Smith had on Bad Boys 2. You see that there?
See, okay.
But see, you can't even think about it like
The lovely.
We talk about
The
release.
lovely
Dude, we
Jacqueline.
talk about release.
Did you have anything else so we can put a cap on this subject?
Oh, I just thought about that. I thought about the
Release.
Yeah.
No, that's it. Y'all said enough. Just encouraging people to go. I encourage you to continue.
I'm
You two
already
to
there.
try it out.
I missed
like
my
on a
last
drug.
appointment, but
Get on that thing.
it's okay.
She'll go ahead and make a little appointment. You ready?
We can't go together.
No, I'm not. I'm saying you gotta,
Yeah, I can go together.
No,
Couples.
I don't want to go together.
Couples.
No, I want no. Cause
It is a bromance.
them folk,
Romance in here. Yeah,
Jay, I need
baby.
you to set it up so I can pull up after you pull up, or however you want to try.
So
it?
y'all gonna tag team that thing?
Yeah,
That's
cause
I
I'm
go
gonna
in first. You go in
in a
next.
second. You're gonna top ropes.
Hey, bro. When I get done talking, she ain't gonna be no good.
Get what?
You want to go to another one?
No, I want her Bad Boys too.
I'm picking an old church mother.
Hey
Oh,
man,
you go-
hey,
don't
but
do that.
Really?
I mean,
Really
hey,
cute.
but
The church mother.
There you go.
but y'all seen Michael Phelps? He got that thing where you can do it on your phone.
Oh really?
Better help.
Yeah,
This is called
Yep.
telehealth.
yeah.
So where you can actually talk, and they have it now. Technology is so awesome. You can text.
Oh really?
They're not paying us.
That
I
doing a
don't
lot
know.
of
I don't
plugging.
know about that
We're
texting
doing a lot
thing.
of
I
plugging,
think
man.
you should. To me personally, I think you should do a face-to-face sit down with somebody. But,
One-on-one.
I mean,
organic vibe.
COVID is still around,
But however-
and some people that they don't want to jump directly into that phase. So FaceTiming somebody, I'm talking to
I
them.
don't
You
feel
get what
like
I'm
it's an
saying?
organic vibe, Breezy. You been there, I haven't, but I can only imagine being in that room with the individual and y'all amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? And that energy and that frequency.
Go try it.
Hey, man, look, real talk. I just want to say this. Me and Q sitting up here joking around and we having a good time, but I do understand the importance of therapy
and mental health.
I really feel
Straight
like we as a people can do better, and we should get our mental check. And believe it or not, I think a lot of it had to do with the church. And I'm gonna say this, and then we can roll on to something else.
That's true.
But I believe that coming up in the church, we were always taught, turn it over to God, leave it there. Turn your problems over to God. Go pray about it. You know, with a friend we have in Jesus. All I sin agrees to bear. We were taught that so much. So coming up, that's all we did. We prayed about it. Lord, I'm gonna just leave it here with you. But I heard a pastor say,
What did he say, Cole?
he said, when you break your leg, who do you go to?
The doctor.
Why you don't just pray about it and leave it there?
Because it broke. I need help right now.
So
like a
if
Band-Aid.
hold on. So if your mind is broken,
Come on.
why you ain't gonna go to the doctor?
If your mind is say, hold on, run it back one more time.
If you'll go to the doctor for a broken leg, why you won't go to the doctor for a broken mind?
Because he don't get paid for a broken mind. He get paid for the broken leg.
Okay. The lovely,
Okay, I'm fine.
the lovely Jaquie. You did you have anything else?
No, that was it. Okay, I got a fun question, and it's gonna be it for me.
Alright.
So I saw a post, and we know it's
No.
not real. We know it's not real.
No.
But that was just like the first person who died of COVID has basically become alive again. How would you feel? We know that it's a fake post. What would you do
I seen that.
if
Yeah, I seen it. I ain't.
seen
COVID
it.
turned into
Zombies.
a zombie apocalypse?
Oh, talking
What
about,
would be your
hold up.
first move?
He's talking about cuz. So
Basically.
when you mean tell me when I
So
go.
1 minute. I'm sorry. 1 minute.
Oh,
1
no,
minute.
I'm finna go stupid.
Rest in peace to those who truly have died, because I'm not making fun of
No,
that.
no.
Yeah.
But
Not-
it is
that's what
a
we not
joke
doing.
that
That's-
people who
that's what
are
we not
getting the
doing.
vaccine are gonna just like bust out and just bust
Go for-
out like,
go for-
and it's like,
Well, technically
You know.
that'll be me. So
me too.
what are y'all gonna do when I turn into a zombie?
I will achieve and exceed all expectations that was brought unto me. Because guess what? When I pop in Call of Duty and they say, "Hey, level up and make it to the next level," I see you.
Okay, so let's make it a little bit. Let's make it a little bit clearer of a question, more specific.
I'm going.
Right now, have you been vaccinated?
No.
Okay, so Brandon has been vaccinated.
Congratulations.
He suddenly falls out and right now becomes a zombie, and we're gonna say zombie. What is your first move?
Hey, I keep
now.
that. Hey, I keep that thing on me all the time. You
So-
think it ain't on me right now? But you give on this. So this. Let's see. No. See this. But see this is the thing though. Like most people want. Well, I'm not gonna say most people want a zombie apocalypse, but you know every great empire has failed, right?
Right.
Everybody's hoping that if America fails, it's either invaded by a foreign country, so Americans can go out and kill people, or we have zombies, so Americans can
Go
go out
kill
and kill people.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get what I'm saying?
Reason to
That's
keep-
really what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I really don't think it's going to be a civil war because it's something about killing your fellow countrymen. You get what I'm saying? I don't see how they did it back then, especially with everybody being so connected nowadays.
It's value.
Because they say everybody knows everybody by 7 people
You
now.
did.
You get what I'm saying? Like you can get in touch with Elon Musk through 7 people. You got to know the right 7 people,
Exactly.
but you can get to him
So-
with 7
that's
people.
deep. That's deep.
Like
That's
it
you
makes
get
me
what I'm
want to
saying?
know, like,
It's
okay, how do I-
accessible. It's accessible.
But you
That
got
is
to,
really,
but you
really
got to
deep.
think about it like this though. Like we can get in touch with the president of FAMU through one person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can get in touch with the owners of the Barons through one person.
Or we
You
can-
get what I'm saying?
or we can get-
And that's
So-
just what we know of.
So I get it. So we can get in contact with the president of the University of Alabama because we have a contact to the president of FAMU. I'm sure he can get us in
Right.
contact with somebody
Right.
else.
Yeah.
Get us in contact with somebody else. We can eventually get there within 7
Or we
people.
can
I
Seven
get it.
people.
Okay.
Or
I
we
get
get
it.
Seven people.
content with bootleg cable when we didn't have cable, and we watch Rashida. I mean, not Rashida. Lord Jesus, what Lord? I don't mean the Howard
You trying
Fine
to
Arts.
You trying to go back to
But-
Felicia Rashad?
Listen. Yeah, but
No,
I'm
real
in,
talk, though,
I'm
that
into
mean.
other stuff. I be out there fishing, hiking, hunting. I'm trying to get a kayak right now. I don't know
Okay,
if
you
I
trying
need
to-
one, but
Okay, the
You know
wind
what
got to
I'm
be
saying.
low.
Hey,
But-
there's a certain store I ain't gonna say because they ain't paying us. I can't say, but they got them on sale. I'll let you know.
Hey, let me know. Roll credits. You feel
Let
me?
me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Breezy. Let me ask you this, Breezy.
What's
Have you
up?
ever went skydiving?
No, I definitely want to go.
I do too.
I've rolled in a helicopter a
I've
couple
been
times.
parasailing. That's the
You know,
like where you.
Yeah, flying.
Well, no, it's like when you okay. So
Like they say on
first
movies.
off, being a big girl, it was hard to get out there. So like you riding, we went to Panama City Beach for my 30th,
Okay.
and so me and my friend Shabiria, shout out, she was one of the lit persons of the week. Shout out to Shabiria.
lit.
Celebrating my 30th, you know.
Let's do it. Dirty 30,
So-
dirty 30.
The first thing you do, you of course you gotta pay because they ain't gonna tell you all the craziness that happened, like two girls getting loose from the
That what they don't
boat
tell
and,
you.
and you know
That
what
right,
happens.
But
That what
anyway,
they-
so you gotta get on the banana boat. You know what that is, right?
Banana boat,
Yep.
you
These
know,
two
train.
inflatables. Now
Yep.
we're not talking about a real like material, like something hard. We talking about two inflatables. So you out in the middle of the ocean, like riding an inflatable to another boat. Then you have to sit on top of the front of the boat. They hook you up, and they just say, "All right." And next thing you know, that boat speeds off, and your parachute goes up. Your parachute goes up, and it's like 600 feet in the air, 900 feet in the air.
So hold on, please.
No, it's
Hello,
not
Queen?
900 feet.
Queen!
It's more,
How many feet- how many feet-
maybe
I
about
did the
2.
6.
How many- you
I
did-
was scared.
I don't think
You would
No,
say
no,
100. Hold up.
It
You would
was
say
900
100.
feet.
You hold
in
up.
the air,
Hold up.
man.
Okay.
It
Queen,
was
you would
maybe-
say
it was
100.
Felt
maybe-
like
See how-
900.
Yeah, it was probably at the max, probably 150 yards. up
Okay.
at the
Don't
max.
do it
Hold
now,
on,
cause we
hold
got
on
no
now.
insurance.
Don't
You was
discredit
what?
my experience, okay?
I am definitely doing that.
Don't discredit my experience. I'm just saying, I was up there. Okay.
Seagull.
And then, like, what they did with us is he slows down the boat just slowly so you can touch the water.
Yeah.
And then he pulls back up. But
Yeah,
my,
yeah,
stupid.
My
You know
whole
what I'm
thing
saying?
was, what if this boat don't start back up? I'm just sitting there in
And
the
sitting
middle of
in the
the
ocean.
yeah.
But
So it
you're
was
you're
experience.
you're attached
That's
to
lit,
a rope,
we-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
So
talk
they
to
can pull you
a-
back in.
But
You'll be all right.
dude, you
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
middle
yeah.
of the ocean.
Yeah,
Like,
here.
what's underneath?
Hey,
That's always one
If
of
you
my
can
fears.
swim, you good.
No,
No,
but
I
my
wasn't
thing,
good.
I remember we took a cruise, and my thing was just the whole cruise was just like, man, if something happens on this ship and we have to go into that water,
You have no idea.
so you think it's
you're
Titanic?
dead.
You
You-
think
you
you
have
was Jack?
no
You was Jack?
idea.
You think it's Titanic?
Listen,
You think it's
Not even the Titanic. I'm just looking at, especially at
Listen,
night,
bro.
looking out at the ocean.
You
Bro,
don't
that's
see.
what-
There's
yes.
nothing.
That's
There's
what Jack
no
said.
light,
That was
man.
Jack
Listen,
and
bro.
Rose.
you have no idea until you've been on a Navy ship crossing the Atlantic Ocean.
I want to go.
No land in sight. No land within 100 miles.
So when
over 100
So when them folks
miles.
say, as far as your eyes can see.
Oh, you can only see 10 miles.
But that was on the cruise ship as far as the eyes can see. What he talking about is being in the middle of the Atlantic.
the
We were in the
middle.
Gulf. He's
No.
talking about being in the
So-
middle
so-
of the
They-
Atlantic.
That's
they was
between
just-
the United
I'm
States
saying, hold
and
up.
Europe.
I'm saying, hold up. Was Janet on Atlantic or he was a Pacific? Titanic. Where was?
They were in
Atlantic.
the Atlantic.
So you was
Atlantic.
at Jack? You was at Jack? Well,
Yeah, bruh.
you seen the same water roller flip?
I couldn't do it. Like,
Yep.
You was
my-
out there?
Yep.
keep me sleep. Give me some
Was it-
Benadryl.
hold up.
But see, no,
Hold
that's
hold up, hold
but
up.
see the thing
Trazodone.
is,
Them folk were cold though. Did you?
see the way the Navy crosses the Atlantic Ocean, right? Going on a mule, not this is just regular training. They don't go straight across.
Hold
Okay.
up.
They go in boxes.
Tap.
So it takes you a month
to go around
to
the-
cross. So for over a month, we did not see land. So take that into consideration. Yeah, talking about being out there in water.
for a month.
That's too much, man.
Being out there in water.
Suddenly,
That's
I don't want to cross over to you by plane nor boat.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Before we jump up out of here,
I never dehydrate.
Lil Baby got some new music finna drop with your boy Kurt Franklin. What y'all think about it?
Hey man, this can't be real.
I think
Is this real?
I just want to know.
Is this real?
That sound like living
I
onions.
just want to know if
That sound like
Kurt
a living
Franklin,
onion
the
combination.
father of contemporary gospel in my eyes, I want to know if Kurt Franklin's going to get the same heat that Tasha Cobbs and Nicki Minaj got.
I don't know, but see the thing with Lil Baby, he did drop that Black Lives Matter song.
He did.
You get what I'm saying?
did.
So
BT
he up on another level than really most black artists.
So he can't fit into.
You
the
get what I'm
pocket
saying?
Okay.
To make it
So
make sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
like we see him in a higher esteem than some. I don't know if we really should, but we do because what he did for the culture.
Okay.
Because he went out there during a protest and filmed a music video that he made a song about us getting killed. You get what I'm saying?
So he kind of gets a pass.
Yeah, I mean,
Within this class.
Listen, so you got to do what you got to do to get on, right? He did what he had to do to get on, just like everybody. You got to do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm about to start a new job. I already know I'm gonna have to slave for 2 years to get where I need to be. Where I ain't got to do no work. You feel me? But with that, he did something for us. He did something that the culture needed. You get what I'm saying? So we're gonna hold him in a higher respect for that. T.I. ain't do that. Young Jeezy ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? Gucci Man ain't do that.
Yeah.
You feel me? They ain't go out there. Y'all see them on social media out there protesting?
Yeah, you're right. You right now. Right here on Live and Legit.
My boy Cole was out there.
Now
though.
listen here. Right here on Live and
boy
Legit.
Cole was out there in the street.
But he on a whole nother level though.
I say right here on Live and Legit, we big up both parties. Let's not forget about those people that you did just mention, how they was campaigning presidential.
You right.
You did.
Hey,
You
Q.
right.
Hey, Q. Take us on home, dog.
Hey,
We've been long enough, bro. We've been
Hey,
in long enough.
because the
dog.
man came in front of the camera and not virtual. And look what you got. B, special guest. One more time. Who we got in this thing, man?
Breezy.
Breezy, where they can follow you at, big dog? I know they can't follow you.
Nope,
I
don't even
know
worry
they can't
about it
follow you.
all.
I
Just
know
a
you
figment
sacred.
of your imagination. You feel me?
Hey, see me now, see me later. You did.
If
Before
you
we
see
get out-
me, if you see me in the streets, holler at me though. You feel me?
Tip. See me in the street. Yeah. B, before we get out of here, man, big producer, man, filling in. Shout out to BG.
Jacqui.
Tonight in Jacqui. Where can they find you, follow you?
Well, I am on Facebook. It's
Okay.
Jaquise Cole, but you can also find me on Twitter.
Hey!
Oh.
Twitter
Queasy
finger.
Speaks.
Okay,
And
okay.
on Instagram, I am Poetic Intensity with the number 10.
Hey, man.
Poetic intensity.
Ooh, that sounds something like poetic justice.
Poetic justice.
I don't
That's
know what we
deep.
doing.
That's
I
some
don't
deep,
know
man.
what we doing.
I need to go check that out right now.
I guess the
Man.
look at the headscarf. Look at the poetic jazz.
Oh, wait a second.
Where that? It right there. It right.
What you doing for Juneteenth, girl?
Juneteenth. Hey man, not the border girls. Not the border girls. The Juneteenth girls.
That's Juneteenth,
You
girls.
did
Yes,
be.
sir.
Where can they find us, man?
Hey man, you can find us on Facebook, Live Lit and Legit, Instagram at Live Lit Legit Code, and Twitter Live_Legit. Be sure to check out the website, people. LiveLitLegit.com/shop.
Get your
Check out
merch,
your merch.
out with your boys.
Support black businesses.
You did.
All we got.
I'm slipping.
Oh no, you're not.
We gon'
Next
get 'em
time,
right.
next
We
time,
gon'
next
get 'em
time,
right.
next time.
We're gonna get you right, big dog. Hey man, another episode of Live, Lit, and Legit. We love you. I say, who first will be last, and who last will be first. Big God on this earth. 2 Cup Shawty. I say Live, Lit, and Legit. Your boy B, Mr. Breezy, Jaquise. I need to see him. That's
Wow.
Man, look at man. Y'all sitting here watching these videos. So you know what? Why you just click on one of these other 2 or 3 that's sitting here waiting on y'all to click on and go and get in the next thing. Get busy. Function with your people. Lively legit. You know what it is.